Hi everyone, Roxanne here, and today I'm cleaning again. And I said, accountability, accountability. I want to do this where my friends can see that I'm getting off my butt. You know, I can't sit and I want the house to look better. I want to redo, repaint, and with all the not showing you my crap today, but I'm gonna be standing here talking while I'm picking up stuff off the table, off the floor, putting it in my bins to go into the Christmas bin or whatever bin. And I got a bag here. This is going to be my catch all for things I want to keep, crafts. These are buttons I got years and years and years ago. These are big old craft buttons. So I'm going to put those there. And I collect anything that says JOY on it. Going why? My daughter's name is Joy. If I can find free monogramming without having to pay for it, I take it. So it's going in there. Now, I'll show you something else. Many of y'all know, or some of y'all probably don't even know. I don't know if I ever told this story. I used to be a demo lady in the grocery store. You know, like you go to Sam's and Costco's. Hi, Carol. You go to Sam's and Costco's and you get, free samples. I used to do free samples. This is one of my free sample aprons. What's it say? Carvel on it. Yeah. Frozen yogurt. I don't even think they have that in the stores anymore, but I've got things that are worth some things. Did you know that back in let's say I started demoing when my daughter was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 88 or 89, I started demoing in the grocery stores. I did it for 6 years. 6 or 7 years. Well, while I was demoing, you get things like this, and they let you keep them. I've got free magnets that say spam on it. I got one that says Tetley Tea. It's just things that I collected over the years, and so I'm not getting rid of those kind of collectibles because they might make my daughter or grandson some money one day. Hey, I remember when my granny ate at that place, or when there was Tetley Tea, that kind of thing. So I'm going to be doing today. I got a bag of ornaments. My mother made all these ornaments. Well, you can't see it that well. A little stocking, little bells. They go on my Christmas tree. So they're going in the bin that's right beside me here to next Christmas. Now, I remember this. I'm just going to show you. Either. These were my grandmother's. At Christmas time, we gave my grandmother every year a calendar. Their kitchen tea towel calendars. One year we had my daughter put on it. Hi! We had this one made. Joy, Joyce. Senior year. Oh, that was our senior picture. That's the way we gave my grandmother her senior picture. But then they say these are the tea towel cans. I've got some of them. I don't have all of them. But I gave them to her year after year. This is 2002. Anyway, 2000. But one day I would like to take these and make them into a little quilt or a wall hanging. This is a footprint one, 1999. One night a man had a dream. He dreamed he was walking along the beach with the Lord. Across the sky flashed a scene from his life. For each scene, he noticed 2 sets of footprints in the sand. One belonged to him, the other to the Lord. When the last scene of his life flashed before him, he looked back, and the footprints before him, he looked back at the footprints in the sand. He noticed that many times along the path of his life there were only one set of footprints. He also noticed that if it happened at a very lonely and sad time in his life, this really bothered him, and he questioned the Lord about it. Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you would walk with me all the way. But I am having noticed that during the most troubled times, I lost my place. Troubled times have noticed in my life that there is only one set of footprints. I don't understand why, when I needed you the most, you left me. The Lord replied, my son, my precious child, I love you and would never leave you. During your times of trials and suffering, when you see one of one set of footprints, it was then when I carried you. Hey, Michael Ann, I think I left the invite in the room if anybody wants to come up. I'm just going through things and going to try to do a little, maybe cleaning. I don't know. Don't know how far I'll get, but and then that one and that one had James, me and James and Joy. We had just made it at one time. It was 1996, and then back to Joy's senior picture. So, yeah, might have been two of those. One might have been hers, might have showed it already. I done showed all of them beginning. So, these are just memories that you want to keep sometimes, but I can't keep everything in the world anymore. But these I want to turn into something. I may have a few more of my grandmother's somewhere. I gave her a tea towel. She used some of them after the year was over. They were meant to be taken and used. She used them in the kitchen. So set that over to the side here. And a box I've already got started to keep. But anyway. My mom made me placemats one time. Who knows where the rest of them are. So I'll fold it up along with the Carvella ice cream one. And reach over and grab some more. I got more Christmas placemats. A box for the trash. Got a trash bag too. This is the first time in about 2 months or 3 that my trash can is actually overflowed. I can't get the lid down. Hey, Michael Ann. So it's just things I'm picking up around the house and cleaning up a corner here, a corner there. If I didn't want it and it wasn't worth anything, it went in the trash. So, but I'm keeping my Christmas placemat in my Christmas box that's here. Oh, here's another. This is fingerprints. This was given to me by my best friend who passed away when my daughter was born. Fingerprints. It's a little poem. I know you get discouraged because I'm so small. And I always leave my fingerprints on furniture and walls. But every day I grow, I'll be all grown up someday. And all the smudges that I did will surely fade away. So here's another bunch of them, just so you can recall. It's like how my fingerprints looked when I was very small. Yeah. So I'm putting things that I want to keep over to the side. Hi.
Hello. As soon as I went in there, somebody knocked on the door downstairs.
Oh.
The dog was barking and
Right.
It's a package from Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Well, the kids had ordered, so I was like, went and brought it in.
Yeah.
Nope, that doesn't work.
Oh.
Well, you inspired me the other day when you were cleaning out your closet there. I ended up doing 2 closets and got rid of a carload of stuff to Goodwill today.
I've got Goodwill started outside. 5 garbage bags, or maybe 5. I say in the trash to go out tomorrow. It's so heavy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to roll it to the street.
Well, between
It's just,
paper I shredded and garbage, I put out 5 or 6 bags.
well, I've got 2. You know the bags that you get that are like this, but 3 times the size that you get food in. The plastic, the paper bag. I've got that full of shredded paper, and I got a box full of shredded paper. I was going to dump it in the trash, and I decided I would keep it and put it when I do a burn pile, for starter. So keep or throw away. It's all messed up. It's stained on the back, but it's memories from when my daughter was here. She's born on Halloween, so I like everything Halloween. But do I need to keep everything?
That was a hard thing too. I was going through papers, and I had 2 of the bins that you could put like hanging files in.
Trash.
And going through with that, and there was birthday cards from my kid's like 3rd birthday or 5th birthday or whatever. And it's like I was just sitting there seriously thinking, it's like they're not going to want them. So I got rid of all of them except cards that my parents had given them, because my mom and dad were very significant in their life after my ex and I split up. They spent most of their time over there. So it was like, okay, I'll condense it down to these cards and then let them decide.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing today, going through. And like, I'm not going to return it around. So, a receipt from something, Holland Electric and Plumbing. I don't remember no Holland Electric and Plumbing that we had done. So that was probably, since it got a date on it. No date, but 30 years ago, probably. I mean,
yeah, there was stuff from the house, and I haven't lived in, well, my parents' house. I sold it 7 years ago.
right.
So anything to do with that it's somebody else's. It's somebody else's problem now. It's not my problem. I don't need anything, and I like bills and receipts and all that. Like, nope. I clogged up my shredder a couple of times. I had to unplug it, take it apart, and
Oh, I did that too. I got my little scissors out, unplugged it, started pulling out the paper. Yeah.
when I worked at the doctor's office, I had these like little forceps things here, like they're like tweezers, I could clamp on and pull it.
Now I'm trying to figure out. I know what this is, but I'm not sure if I want them.
I used to have one of those. One part went on the doorknob, then you laid on the floor and you did the exercises with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember my mom had that.
Would I use it? If I'm not going to use it, I don't know if it's worth any money. I've seen people go through the trash on videos where, oh, look what they threw away, and then it's worth $1,000. I'm going, that's probably me.
I would throw it in Goodwill if you're not going to use it.
I'm not going to use it. Yeah, I need a Goodwill pile started. So I've got a Goodwill pile outside. Got my old suitcases outside. I was going to keep 2 of them, but the handle got stuck and I can't get it down. I said, all right, it's going. And the sister to it, it's going. Well,
the one suitcase I was going to get rid of to Goodwill because it had it was a part of a set given to me, but it had been in their garage for I don't know how many years, and
right.
the plastic or whatever material around it that held that wire in had got brittle and broke off, so that wire came out. But it still worked. I was using it for my LARP stuff, but most of my LARP stuff is in a bin underneath my sewing table here. except for my cloaks, and I put them in the duffel bag that goes to that set. And I'm looking at it. I was going to put clothes in it to get rid of it. And then I kind of looked at it and it's like, I hate to say I'm going to store it for another year or two. I can't put it in the basement because the cats will pee on it. But I was like looking at it and going, in another year or so, I want to try to get back to Cuba. And if I do that, I'm going to, like, you can take a, from Canada, we can take our like suitcase, then we can take a humanitarian type suitcase.
Yeah.
Stuff to donate. And I thought, well, I take it in that one, then I could just leave that suitcase behind and I don't feel bad getting rid of it.
That's a good idea. To keep it for putting something you're going to donate to some foreign country. But I've got 4 of them out there. They're not that great, but
I was like,
yeah.
It's like I should get rid of this because I've had all the stuff standing in spots of my room. But when I got rid of stuff out of the closet, I was able to put other stuff in the closet and move things around. And now I have lots of walking space in my room. I'm not tripping over stuff. I do need. Well, I got 2 bins over by my one closet. 2 small.
Right.
One bin keepsake. Then there's a box in another bin, and the box in the other bin are. For things I made, there's like 2 or 3 sets of oven mitts I made because I had that kind of material.
Yeah.
And then some pictures I had made.
Yeah.
The Christmas pictures on a canvas thing. And I was like, I tried selling them during the pandemic and that. And I'm not going into any yard sales or craft sales. So it's like, I'm going to take them with me in September when I go to M24. They do a draw thing. It doesn't cost anything, but people donate stuff and you get a ticket, and when your number's called, you can go up and pick something. A raffle. That's what I was trying to think.
Yeah.
You get something off the table. And it's like, I'll just take those with me and donate them then. Until then,
Yeah.
they'll be sitting there in my room unless I find another spot.
Yeah.
Might stick them under my desk once the winter's over and I don't need the vent. See, Danny D. Tomorrow's Danny's birthday. And I'm going to be having a celebration for her on my channel. 6 p.m. Eastern. Michael Ann, Spoiled Mama. Got some questions. Some trivia, some knowledge stuff. If you've been paying attention to Danny in the chats, she's lost a lot of stuff she's talked about, and then some other stuff I'll give multiple choice questions because there's things we found out. Not personal stuff, but just what's her favorite this or what's her favorite that. Uh-oh. We lost Roxanne. We'll just hold her place here until she comes back. That's happened to me before. Sometimes I'm just hit the wrong button. So
my internet went poop.
I looked over the chat and I looked back and it went poof. Danny says, "Oh, it's the Michael Ann show."
Yeah, it went. And I said, "Uh-oh, what happened?"
I did that one night on Sharon.
Yeah, I've got 2.5, 3 hours before my battery goes dead where I'm sitting. So I know I looked. I said, I hadn't been here but 10 minutes. What happened?
I did it. It happened to me on Sharon one night. Thank goodness she was there because it was easier to come back in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Busby and Danny kept her going, or Busby and somebody else kept asking a question.
Yeah. I'm finding things like, what are they? You know, I went to this table about a year ago, but I think I just moved spot to another.
That happened. Like, I've gone through stuff before, and I've got a bunch of stuff like I have a sewing table here. It's got a cabinet and then has a part that folds up, and I use that to keep some of my stuff handy right here. But I store a lot of crap underneath it. But there's some things I can't put down in this.
I don't know what it is. Probably a toy from somewhere that looks like a dragon. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Going in the trash.
Good for you.
Yeah, I've got flowers that when I do a flower arrangement, things that somehow they got here and the bag's broke, so they'll get put in another spot with the rest of the flowers that need to be.
I laughed at, where was I? Was I lived in the house? Or when my cousin and I lived together for a year, and there was a neighbor that stuck a bunch of the soap flowers or that kind of stuff in their garden until the other plants come up.
Oh, I've seen that. We used to go by this one house, and she had fake flowers out all year round. Yeah.
Too long to get faded.
Yeah, she changed it up. Well, about every 3 months she'll put out some more. I said, that's a little too much for me.
No. I have some.
Go ahead.
Oh, stirring up the dust.
Yeah, stirring up the dust. There's a house in Noonan, Georgia that used to decorate their house with Barbie stuff. You go out every week, people ride by just to see what they put out there. It's all Barbie themed.
I have some silk red rose, the material type red roses over there, but that was from a support group I belonged to for a while.
Right.
And every time I went for my original weekend, and then when I helped out on a weekend, we're getting the rose. So I have 13 roses over there in a vase, and then have a bunch of these daisies. They're just stuck in a vase here, which look like they need to be dusted. I have some more of these downstairs. These ones downstairs, but
you hear me pulling junk off and going through it. Now these are kind of stained up, messed up, so I used to love collecting placemats, but after a while they become brittle and broken.
We used to have a few like that. We kept them around for a little while when we were doing some painting type stuff, but I don't do that kind of stuff. I have plastic tablecloths that work for that.
Yeah.
Or
An old
that's nice.
picture, I think my mother-in-law painted it. But when you don't like your mother-in-law and it's stained on the back, I know that's going to be hidden on the wall, but do I keep it or trash it, I don't know if my daughter would want it or not. It's one of those iffy things that you just hold on another month to, and then next year it'll still be there.
It's like, what's it, the Maria Kondo method of sorting through stuff? Does it bring me joy? Nope, it's gone.
Okay. Does it bring me joy? Bye.
Not unless it's bringing your joy to you. But
no, my Joy might like it, but I don't know if she would or not. So
I take a picture of it and send it to her. Say, do you want this?
Yeah, I've already sent her a picture of the bedroom suit that's from 1963. Antique bedroom suit, if anybody wants it. It's going to go up for sale in the next couple of months on Marketplace or somewhere. I mean, my nephew doesn't want it. I'm not asking his sister because she would come investigate the whole house, and she's not allowed in my house. So it's time for me to get up and get me a Roxanne bed that's mine, not his mother's bed, not our bed. It's just a frame. We've had new mattresses since 1963. But it's time. I've already bought the frame. Those the one kind of frame that only holds one mattress. They were at a yard. We were at a thrift store in Macon, Georgia, and it was $50.
That's not bad.
And yeah, that's not bad. There's no headboard or anything, but that's okay. I can, I don't care if I have a headboard because I got the wall. Put something on the wall behind me if I wanted. I think sometimes headboards are there just for looks.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So mine is basically a sheet of plywood that I covered with I think it was quilt batting, or did I put a thin, maybe foamy stuff and then quilt batting over it, and then one panel of curtain things you buy in the store and stapled it to it, but the store didn't have a headboard, but it's not attached to the bed, so if you lean against it, the bed moves. So
right. Oh, who remembers the clappers? They don't even clap anymore. When you bang it together, it's supposed to clap. It don't work. Supposed to go bang bang, it says, but it ain't working.
It's the unclapper.
Yeah. And this probably works, but it's so nasty on the inside. I don't want to take the time to clean it. It's a cupcake, I think, maker. I don't know what it is. Electric, but Black & Decker. It was a shell baker. You put your dough in there and make shells. I don't know where it came from, when I bought it, if it was a gift or we got it cheap somewhere. But I don't think Goodwill would want it because I've seen people who go and some of the appliances they have, it's like, I throw them in the trash. So I'm not taking any chances with that, being so old. I don't want anyone to get hurt. So that's my thinking.
Yeah. Well, I called or messaged my one friend I guess it was on the weekend. It's like, you got any free time in the next week or two that you're coming into town?
Yeah.
I think stuff I need to take to Goodwill. I'm coming into town Wednesday for an appointment at this time, and I got another appointment at this time. I got about an hour and a half free, so you got done one appointment, came here, loaded up stuff, took it to Goodwill. We went out for lunch, and then he dropped me off, and then he had his other appointment, and then he had to work at 2:00. So
not bad.
I got rid of the back seat of his car was full, and there was 2 boxes in the trunk.
Right. My daughter made falling apart the cigar box pocketbook, but this part doesn't stay up, so she had it taped. But she made it when she was a teenager. So
interesting.
Yeah, it was just it was. I think it came from her granddad. So it's 10-year anniversary of Flor de Olive, however you pronounce it, cigars box. That was popular back in the 90s. Is to take the old cigar boxes and make pocketbooks with them. The wooden one. This is wooden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see a lot of, I have a cardboard cigar box, but it's in my box of souvenirs from Cuba.
Right.
I brought back a box of cigars and split it up between the 3 boys.
Yeah.
I think it was 15 cigars in it altogether. It's like, you guys can smoke them, give them away, whatever you want to do with them. But I still got the box, and then I had some shells, so I got the shells inside the box, but it's in a box of stuff that's in there from
Going in the trash. Yeah.
souvenirs from Cuba.
Yeah.
Oh, my little
Carol, if you're here, you're welcome to come up. One of the wedding books we never used for our daughter. So it's still good. Paid $2 for it. So it will go here to go out to Goodwill. So December, bag's getting full. And it's only like got 3 or 4 things in it. So this week my trash can's gonna have to go out overfilled. Very overfilled. Now this was my best friend's. Oh, it's getting messed up. Anyway, this box was hers. When she passed away, her boyfriend at the time let me go in, and he had a bunch of this in the trash bag to go in the dump. I said, "You're not doing that. Let me have it." It's got her recipes in it, and I can't read her writing, but I kept them. She wrote tiny. She wrote really tiny. And I thought, well, one day I'll give them to her daughter. But her daughter stopped talking to me a week before. The week James and my dad went in the hospital. So I don't know what's going to go on. And I've got another collectible. Back in the 90s when I was demoing, I did Doritos.
That's cute.
I had to do Doritos, and they gave me big bags that weren't made for the public, and I poured them in here, and used my gloves and gave them a Dorito. So things like that are collectible. Like I said earlier, I've got a Spam magnet that says Spam on it. I've got Tetley tea. These are all the things I demoed that they were giving away. Now when you go into the grocery store to get a demo sample, they don't give you anything except a sample and point the direction to where you can buy it at.
Yep.
Yeah, it costs more money these days. And then you get home with a sample and you wonder why you bought it.
We'll say the only samples I've had is when I went with V to Costco.
Yeah. Yeah. My catch-all for keep pile. I needed batteries. I hope these are the right size. I just found them for my little kitchen skills.
It looked like the size we used too.
I don't know. They were for my husband's meter, his insulin thing, and blood. What do you call it? Diabetic thing.
The glucometer.
Yeah. And me, I was so upset and mad at the time at him for dying and all. I threw it away. Then a friend called and asked me, "Do you have his his machine to test your sugar?" I said, "Yeah," and I went looking for it. Then I realized I'd thrown it in the trash. I said, "No, I couldn't find it." I threw away $100. Didn't realize it.
Yeah.
So
I'm just thinking I had things with batteries up on top of that shelf over there. I put them somewhere. That's in the closet.
Right.
So that I rearrange things. I gotta remember where I put everything.
Yeah. I'm throwing away, what do you call these things? The more damp bread. I put in the house because, about 25 years ago, or maybe 15, 20, about 20 probably, when we had the roof redone, they didn't hook up the thing to make it go around to get the vent out. And so we get a lot of moisture in my house. And Jane said, I'll get it done. That's supposed to be extra. But they're not electricians, they're roofers. It never got done. So I keep buying these. And I like it now that they have them in the bags instead of in those cups. Because I had spilt those cups before. Everywhere. So, all right. Let me go get another. I'll just turn look at my dirty kitchen, whatever, dining room of it. Going this direction now. Yeah. You need a fan? I got a fan in every room that I don't ever use.
I got a new to me fan. this year.
Yeah.
Well, we're down to one fan left in the. My son has it in his room because I have an air conditioner I can put in my room, but he has one too, but he decided not to put it in last year. Well, my bed's too close to it. Whatever, you can move your room around, but I didn't have a fan that I could move anywhere else in the house. So when my friend's dad passed away in end of November,
Yeah.
she and her sister had gone through and got what stuff they wanted. Then my friend that I've seen today and I went in and she'd given us a few things and that. And then she lives 2 hours away, she asked me if I would go in. Well, we had some stuff to move that she was giving me a couch and stuff, so she didn't want to come down. So like, can you get somebody to move the couch and stuff? I was like, yeah, I can do that. So she goes, take anything else you want in there. So I'm looking around like, well, I need a fan. I got a George Foreman grill, a bigger one than I had. Well, the chair I'm sitting in, then the little ottoman that goes with it. A mirror. I got a mirror over there. I'm looking around my room and stuff that I got a bunch of kitchen stuff.
Got lots of bags. Lots of bags if you're going to get married or Christmas. I use them for anything. I think these were wedding. I got them at the flea market years ago, but they're still good.
I have a bin downstairs in the laundry room, plastic bin that's got a bunch in it. And then there's a bunch in one of my Christmas bins that are Christmas bags. And then I found 2 more and I just shoved them in this closet, in my craft closet for now.
Now, I found a little tote, reusable tote, but it's so small. Would I use it again? Probably not. So, somebody, will probably say, don't throw it away, but since 1992, we've been in this house. And over the years, you just collect and you put in the corner and you put in the corner and you put in the cabinet. It's time to get rid of it. This was gotten this year at one of our festivals we have in town. We had one last weekend. I forgot. It was at the police station. I meant to go to it, but I forgot about it.
I'm proud of you. Proud of you there, Roxanne.
Huh?
I'm proud of you. Going through stuff and purging some stuff.
Yeah, I'm purging and cleaning.
Spring cleaning.
When my cousin Donna came up here, she helped me clean the kitchen a little bit. She said, what do I do with this? I said, just put it in the other room. She said, where? On top of what pile?
One of those. I'll get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, getting to it.
I need to do that in my kitchen too.
It's not Christmas, it's Easter.
I got antlers. They're back here on my shelf.
Now, this is another thing I bought. It's a little table runner, but it's joy, and I don't have to pay for the monogram. Oh, I like your antlers.
Got those in Miami.
See, I don't pay for the monogramming. I don't know if you know this. In the United States, 1 year it's going to say joy. 1 year it's going to say hope. 1 year it's going to say peace. At Christmas. So the years I find a lot of joy, I will go pick up something new to add to my collection.
It was like 1 year here, I found a Christmas ornament that said Faith. And Faith is my daughter-in-law.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Faith is another one they have at Christmas, yeah. And
so
then my tablecloth that I bought this year.
I do the same thing. It has Faith on it at Christmas time. Hey, I don't have to pay for a monogram.
Yeah, and my daughter, she used to get mad. Why are you buying these with my name on it? I said, because it's already on there. I don't have to pay someone to put it on there. So I said, well, get over it. So she said, well, at least ask me next time. So I started asking her, and Nigel said most of the time she would say, yeah. So now she likes it. She found her some towels at Christmas that had her name on it. She needed new towels, so she bought them.
No, those are my towels. You can't use those because they got my name on them.
Yeah. Another bag. Another trash. See, one time at the flea market, this lady had all these kind of bags like this. Plain ones and at the time I was doing somebody's wedding. I used to help with weddings. And we needed a bunch of these bags. But when you had about 50 of them, and you don't need that many, you know. They were cheap too. Tissue paper.
Well, I know when the other two order stuff from DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever, and they come in bags, like brown bags like that, the handle. I like those ones because those are the ones I can put the stuff for the recyclables in, and I can just carry the bag out and put it in the recycle bin.
Now this is a paper you would wrap around a basket.
You know, the cellophane? Yep. I had some of that too.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just sitting over here in the corner. Needs to all be put in a box and put away. If I need it, I know where the box is, you know. And something else that I used to do is after Christmas or a holiday, I would go get the material, and I didn't do anything with it but get a big enough piece to cover my table. And so, yes, Kenny. This had Joy written on it. Oh, Joy. And just, I think it's just Oh, Joy all over it. No, and then Joy. So, you know, I use 2 placemats with Joy written on it. So I use those at Christmas. But then I don't put them back up. And next year I just go to the corner and pull them out again. But if I'm going to get this house under control, painted, floor done, it can't be here. It's got to be either thrown away, picked up, or in a tote where you can take it out easily.
Yep.
So.
Well, my Christmas stuff is in plastic totes.
Yeah.
That way I can put it back down in the laundry room.
Right.
Well, because they keep the cats in there at night, the 2 cats in there at night.
Yeah.
So they don't get into trouble. But the one cat is not fixed, and she will go and pee on stuff.
Yeah. More of my ornaments that I had on my tree. They're going in the bag here. Bin. Now, I have had. Are you one of those people or anybody that like to buy Christmas paper after Christmas because it's cheap? And then you go in your closet and you add it to the other 20 you've got in there?
I did one year I bought some, but after that I really don't go to the sales afterwards. But I do have some left from last year, and it ends up in the closet or ends up in the one tote I have downstairs that's long enough to put rolls of wrapping paper in. I might have a roll in there. I have a roll of birthday paper in there too. A roll of brown packaging paper if you're mailing stuff, and I got a couple of rolls of the cellophane.
And I get, more bags that I buy at the holiday season, but I've gotten to where I should take all these to my daughter's house because I don't buy their gifts until I get to their house. And so, and our family doesn't give that many gifts anymore. My nephews are getting older. We get a gift card, we get a Walmart or what is it? Some kind of restaurant gift card.
I already decided this year I'm doing what Crazy Middles did with the wheel with the gift card.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
That, and I'm getting them all new stockings instead of the ones I made, because the ones I made were felt, and I put little felt things on them, put things I did or whatever, and they're they're big, and it's like, and I can't change the stuff that's on it because if I can't peel it off, it just rips the stocking. So it's like, I'm just gonna get a bunch of new stockings at back in the dollar store, hang them on
Right.
my little hook thing. I'll probably get trees from the dollar store, put those in and that in there, and that's all they're gonna do.
Got a kitty cat? Want a kitty cat bag?
Almost looks like the one cat here.
Yeah. Then I do have one. I don't know what happened to the little top to that part of it. It had a little extra spot where you could put bows and stuff. I don't know what happened to that part. But it holds my wrapping paper. This big old tall thing does. Supposed to anyway. I don't know what's going there, but
I took the one box off the shelf to put that bottle of essential oil in there, and then I didn't put it in there.
right. And some of this won't probably fit because it's too big.
I gotta move everything down to get.
Right.
I'll put this curtain over this shelf unit so you don't see all my clutter. But I did sort through the stuff. Last
It was
week.
even barely.
Come here, box.
More generic bag. Well, this is a Christmas bag with a red cardinal. But then more generic bags.
There's one thing with the bags, if you don't do your shopping until you get down to your daughters, you just put a bunch of the bags in your suitcase and then.
Yeah, I think I might do that this year. Is put some in my suitcase. I've got these little. They're any kind of bag, little small. But
Put your gifts in the bag and then you can just leave the bags behind.
yeah, I may take next time I go. I may take some. She may not want them down there. She may not have the room, but from when I get down there, I'm not sure what I'm going to buy them, what I'm going to need, but I'll have them here for my family if I need them, or if I need to give a friend. I don't have many friends here, so they'll go another year or two. Yeah.
Well, that was the one Christmas bag is in my closet. Because didn't get together with my group of friends, like the one guy today and his partner, and then my two friends from out of town. Didn't get together to do Christmas until near the end of January.
Right.
So all my Christmas stuff was already put away. That's why that bag ended up folded up and put it in my closet. It gave me a nice fuzzy blanket, him and his partner.
Right. Little bag my mom made, canvas cross stitch, little box, not bag, box. Yeah, she made it years ago, and she made one similar to this. It has an opening at the top. You slide your Kleenexes down in. And I thought this was a Kleenex one, but no, it's just a little, I guess, crochet needles, whatever, little knickknacks. Getting down to the bottom of one corner.
So I should get. I want a smaller bag than that.
Christmas troll. Another Christmas, whatever they're called. Gnome.
No.
Yeah. Put in there, gnome.
Put those in there. My daughter-in-law gave me a bunch of chopstick things at Christmas, but they're like fruity pebble flavored. It's like, yeah, that's not my jam. I just thought of it the other day. I should give it to the little girl I used to babysit those two buildings down. She likes lip gloss things.
Blink, blink, blink. I could not find it this Christmas. I said, where did I do with my little blinking thing? Yeah.
The year before, my cousin gave me a beanie that had blinky lights on it. Do you think I could find it this Christmas? Nope. I found it in a bin in my closet with one of my other Christmas sweaters. Oh, it's sitting here on top of it. So I know where that stuff is this year. Both my Christmas sweaters, my Christmas leggings, and that hat are all in the same bin.
Yeah. Another reusable tote bag that I can use. This was one of my husband's when he went on gone for 2 or 3 weeks to go to a training class. He got a tote bag full of stuff he needed for the class. I also had a laptop in it, but they couldn't keep the laptop. They just had, it was assigned to them. Well, they could have if they wanted to buy it after the class, but he didn't buy his because he didn't really know what he was doing on the laptop.
Yeah, I found a heavy duty one like that. Going through my closet was given to me by one of the families I used to babysit for them when they went away on vacation. The couple did, and
right.
Brought me back one from Cancun. So I was like, I put that aside with my stuff for the cruise because that would be good to put if I get a case of pop or whatever. Put that in, carry it on, rather than try to carry the case of pop by the cardboard handle. I thought I put it in that tote bag is heavy duty.
Yeah, I was watching. Did you see the Crazy Pieces this week on their cruise?
Yeah, they were on the Carnival of Freedom.
Yeah, the one that caught fire.
Yeah, they were on over St. Patrick's Day, so they were already off. But
yeah,
not sure if they did it on that one or Max did a thing. I know that they're home, but did talk about the
Max did a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one they showed today, they missed their excursion. If you miss on the Carnival or whatever cruise line you're on, you don't get your money back. You just missed your excursion.
Yep. That was
That's why I'm wondering, what do I want to really take and what I don't want to, like they shouldn't have done 2 excursions in one day.
No. Depending how long you're there, and then it's like they did. I think they did that on the other day too.
Yeah, they did one in the morning and one in the afternoon. But
in Turks and Caicos, they did 2 excursions, and I was like,
2 excursions. I don't think I would do 2 excursions. I would do 1 excursion, lunch, and then maybe just walk around the port.
Yep.
Or go back on the ship. Or, sit at the beach, because you parked at the ocean, the beach, or the bay, go sit by the river, the ocean, whatever you parked at.
It's one thing I did like since January. 2 channels I follow have gone on cruises. There's another one going on cruise this coming weekend, but the other two channels I watch, they have gone on Carnival cruises. The one family went New Year's Eve. They went on the Carnival Horizon, which was one I've bbeen on. So I was so looking forward to their videos, but then they didn't show a lot. I'm like, man, I would have liked to see more of the your experiences on the ship. Whereas Crazy Pieces, at least they showed a lot of the ship stuff and a little bit of their excursions.
Yeah, they went to a candy shop, and I said, these people talk about they went to this bar, they went to this restaurant, but they don't say they went to this gift shop or this candy store. And I said, things like that interest me, just to see. Yeah.
I have a video of Cherry on Top on the Carnival Horizon.
Okay. I have to find that one. I have a 30-year-old backpack that's stuck. Do I keep it? Try to soap it up and see if it'll open? Because these backpacks, my daughter, we would go buy the cheap backpack at the Walmart, the Target, the Kmarts that were, in at the time. And you can't see my face. We would go buy those things, and they would last her 3 months. We'd go buy a new one. So we went to the mall, an outlet store, and got her first $50 backpack. She carried it for 2 years. Then she
So
said,
I was the same way. Was
So
the
we
same
don't
way with my youngest.
huh?
It was the same way with my youngest. I was always buying backpacks and that. But I went to one store we have, like, it's called Winners.
Yeah.
Something like Marshalls and Home Sense and those kind of things. They got a bit of everything. I got a Obusform backpack for him. And I don't remember if that was grade 7 or grade 8. He used the same backpack all the way through high school and still has it. It's got some little pinholes in it, but it's, it never fell apart.
Well, I can't get any of the zippers to work on this, so do I kind of go wash it in the sink with soap on the zipper head, or do I just kind of say bye? There's something in this pocket here. No, I don't want to take it out because it's not money. As I said, money is coming out, but it's not.
I just was thinking it could be money.
Yeah, but it's not. It's a female product. So
It could stay there.
yeah, but I'm making sure there's no money. My daughter was one of those that would lose money. I think she was bullied out of her money. I think a lot of times she was. We were when our mall opened, the first 100 that went to these certain stores, you got something. That was the thing. And I got these gold bracelets at one of the jewelry stores. And I gave it to Joy. 2 days later, I lost my bracelet. Well, the kid down the street said she was bullied out of it. So I said, oh, well, what can you do? You can't prove it. So if I find money, I'm out of date 2004 anti-diarrhea medicine.
That's a little old.
A little old, yeah. But since I can't unzip it, it is a good book bag. I can't zip it, and I think it's just rusted. Yeah, it's kind of got green on them. So, somebody would probably like to try to fix it, but not me. I've got her red one that she used for about 2 or 3 years too. I cleaned it up, the zippers work, and I may use that one on my cruise because it's a lightweight, small enough to carry. When I fly, I've been doing this for years. I fly with an extra change of clothes, 2 pairs of underwear, and a bathing suit, and a pair of shoes. And if I lose my luggage, I have an extra change of clothes.
That's what I recommend going to the cruise too. Plus, in your carry-on, have your medication, your jewelry, your travel documents.
Yeah.
That you have all with you. And then, like, the change of clothes. And so I think it was like a couple of pairs of underwear, change of clothes, my bathing suit and cover up. Maybe a couple snacks or something. I don't know. It's that way I have it with me. If my luggage gets lost or delayed or whatever, then,
My cover is usually one of these t-shirt tie-dye dresses I bought. I think I got it last year, and I used it with my bathing suit, but it's a dress. It's really a dress. So I would have actually 2 changes of clothing if I needed it, And one thing that she carried on her cruise, is she carried a towel. I'm not carrying a towel.
No. Oh, actually, I have a towel in my suitcase right now, but I was thinking that more for Texas, but I really probably won't need it. It's more so.
I don't know if y'all rented anything yet for Texas? We've got to get on to that.
Yeah, I need to talk to Sharon.
Yeah, we need to rent room and rent place in Texas or hotel. You know, and then you can also start getting your tickets on airlines now. So that's another thing. But
Yep. And I said I need to talk to Sharon.
yeah,
I really haven't talked to her too much since her friend passed away a couple weeks ago.
my husband brought this home one time and he's cleaned up. But it's an emergency. I call it emergency. Stove eyes. So I'll put those back in case you know, I could use them if I'm going to cook when I'm not at my stove to show y'all how to do something. That would be a good thing. So, and something else me and my cousin was thinking about, instead of cutting a wall in my kitchen to get out to my laundry room, I've got this big old room in the back here that's a TV where I used to do the computer. It used to be the back porch. It's closed in. Had a fireplace out there. And it's got the gas stove, wood. Not, it had a wood burning stove out there at one time, but now it's a gas thing. The gas, it's gas here, and so I said, that room is big enough. But when I go rearranging, why can't I put my washer and dryer in there?
That'd be a good idea.
And I won't have to cut a hole in my house.
Nope. The only thing is, plumbing or electrical has to be rerouted, but that's not a big thing.
No. So I'm hoping my friend, if they ever watch me anymore, he says he's coming in May, and I said I'll believe it when I see it. And my cousin, I texted him, and he finally answered me back and said, Dad said to tell you we're not sure when we're coming now. They did say spring, but he said we're really busy. I'll talk to you later. So I said, okay.
Can't make a commitment of when or what you're going to do then.
I may break down if I can find the guy's number that was going to do it to start with. He was doing it the cheapest of anybody that I had quotes on. And I may see now if he takes a credit card or if he takes PayPal. That way I would still have backup in case something goes wrong. Because I am tired of waiting. Tired of people saying, I'm coming. And they don't narrow down a date for you. I know my cousin and his son owns a business now. They do bathroom and tile and floors. And they stay busy. They're doing it out of their house instead of renting an office. Because they buy the materials as needed now instead of having a warehouse full of materials. They take their books, they take their computer and say, this is where we buy from. Choose from this, this, and this. And they have samples of it. And so I said, I know they're busy, but please don't tell me you're coming in and don't show up. I get frustrated with it. All right, another bin to pick up, another box. Back to the floor. Okay, let's see what this is. Cooking pot of some kind. Don't know where it came from or why I have it. Another bag.
More bags.
Yeah. Another small bag. I love buying at Christmas time the solid color bags. Even though, this one's To Joy from Grandma and Grandpa. And we saved it, so I'm taking that part off. Grandma and Grandpa. Yeah. Probably Grandma's writing. I went through a bunch of pictures about 3 months ago. So a bunch of the trash. I'm going, who are these people? Don't know them, don't remember them, and in the trash it went. Like, I don't know, these are probably some of Joy's friends, but you can't see who they are.
No, I was the same way going through pictures. I was like, can't you help who those are? That was involved. I was involved in scouting. I don't remember who these people are. Went right through the shredder.
Yeah, these are going in the trash.
There was stock here that I need to put into a box in my other.
Right. More pictures.
Found one of. Oh, it's for a shower for my cousin's wedding, but it's a picture of me and my mom and my aunt that lets me borrow her car, and her daughter, the one that's up in Nunavut. And my mom and my aunt are sitting there with a cigarette in their hand. Like, that's way back.
I know. I remember some of these kids, but I don't remember their names. So Joy would know them. That other one, I couldn't know who they were. Now this is Joy. Go that way. That's Joy. I don't know what some kind of animal. Is it a turtle? I think it's a. Yes, a baby turtle. There's the turtle seat place in where is it at? Not Savannah. Tybee Island. 4-H in Tybee Island.
Well, that's one of my cousin's grandfather on the other side. Should mail that to her.
Oh, this is Joy and my nephew. The little boy is my nephew who won't sign the papers for my house. He will not sign the papers. Yeah. So, she went to 4-H camp every summer to to Tybee Island. I went I know twice with her. It was a chaperone. They needed a chaperone. They needed someone with license, like substitute teaching license. I had that, so I went with them.
Then I got a pile there for my cousin's wedding from her first husband. But I stood up.
I found some of those too for my cousin. I went to his wedding from his first wife. I threw them all in the trash. I did keep the one that had him in it, but the rest of them went in the trash.
I was looking at them because there's a picture of their ring bearer and their junior groomsman, I guess he was.
Uh-huh.
They were pretty little. Like the ring bearer, he was probably 2 or 3.
Right.
Both of the ring bearer and the junior groomsmen are deceased.
Wow.
And it's like they only got married. Well, they got married in 91.
Yeah.
So it would have been 33 years.
I like it, Danny.
And my ex and I were paired up in that wedding.
Yeah.
I don't know why bother. Do I keep this picture or not?
Oh. Yeah, that's a cute picture.
I hated that dress. I think these pictures belong in an album. It's a picture of me and my grandfather when I was little.
Yeah.
And me and my dad when I was little. and just me when I was like 3. That was after I was up at my aunt's wedding. And me dressed up as a clown.
I have no idea why we have pictures like this. I don't know what it is. Shadow of a person. It's maybe the old house we lived in. My husband was fixing stuff.
I'm trying to remember what year that was. It's my cousin's. I know that's my dad.
Oh. This is an old, look like playhouse.
Yep. That's my dad and his grandmother.
What?
Oh,
I
no,
don't
you're
know.
on-
Pictures of wires.
Just a bunch of random pictures.
Yeah, these are wires and things. I don't know what they're for. So I think these are all just going to go in the trash. There's not anything here that are memories except him reading.
My boys when they were 8 and 4.
Oh, I don't even know if this is James. It could be. Who knows?
That one's hard to see. That's it. Oh,
Who any of these people are? A clock on the wall.
that's my
Where's
oldest.
my- Yeah.
It's the day he came home from the hospital.
Cool.
I got first birthday pictures of him. I don't want to put these ones too far because he's turning 30 this year, and I was thinking, well, maybe if I do something for his 30th birthday, then maybe I'll do a little collage or something.
Yeah. I don't know why I had this big old pan. I think I got it when I was doing one of the weddings where the down in a warming thing. For the one I don't know. So it can go out to Goodwill because things like that do sell at Goodwill.
Hello, Scott.
Yeah.
And then I came across some really old pictures of my parents and my uncle and two of my aunts. Like
Yeah.
my one aunt, the picture looks like some kind of a movie star picture.
Oh. It doesn't look like a lot because I really didn't show you the corner. I've done something. That's what counts.
Same with that aunt. Looked like some kind of movie star's picture.
Yeah, it does.
And then my uncle when he was in the U.S. Air Force. And my parents' wedding picture.
Cool.
And then their individual ones.
All right.
My dad, those piercing blue eyes.
My dad had blue. My dad had green eyes. My husband had blue eyes.
And my biological mom has brown eyes. I don't know about my biological father. I have brown eyes. My brother has brown eyes. Yesterday was his birthday. I had him up on my.
Hey, Scott. I'm doing another great thing. I'm cleaning again. I don't know when y'all typed. I accidentally hit the not show the chat button. And I think my plan froze. Either she froze or I froze.
They're both froze.
We can hear each other, but we can't see each other. But I've got my donation thing going across the bottom. Anybody wants to donate? I think I'm going to go. I'm going to MomoCon. whether anyone donates a penny to me to go to MomoCon or not. I've got free content creator get in for 4 days. Friday, Saturday, no, 3 days I think it is. Or is it Friday, Saturday? Anyway, it's in May. And I said, I would spend that much on an airplane ticket going to another content creator thing and probably that much on a hotel. I might as well spend it in my own backyard.
Well, I was sitting the other day doing some thinking and kind of dreaming and stuff. So I have a I don't know, you can see over on that wall over there.
Right.
I have a canvas thing over on. Whoops, right. Come on, finger, cooperate. Canvas thing over on the wall over here that has little clips.
Yeah.
Clothes pegs. It's got little sandals or flip flops on the beach. So it's got post-it notes I put up there. So I'll just kind of try to set some travel goals, some things I want to do, and places I want to go to.
Yeah.
Future travel goals. Well, I know I'm doing the one cruise in October. But then my next thing I want to do after that is go back to Cuba. I've been trying for 5 years to get back to Cuba. It'll be 5 years on Monday.
I don't know.
5 years this weekend that I went to Cuba, and I want to get back to Cuba. So, and
I'm hanging up another damp red on the back of my chair. It will hang there and collect more moisture. It has saved me by using these because I was getting mold on the walls. Not anymore. Now I watched part of Darian's part of Sean's thing last night, and they were promoting all the cruises. I don't know if you were there or not.
No, I watched the replay where he said he thought I was going, and I already said I'm not able to go. I was like,
well, did they talk about Amy's cruise, or did they just talk about?
They briefly mentioned Amy's at the beginning.
Oh.
And then they briefly mentioned the Bruce's Alaska cruise, but then, of course, they talked about the rock and roll cruise, but I'm just not going to go any further than that.
Carol, is that you? Yeah, it is. Hey, Carol.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much.
Hello.
But the rock and roll cruise is I don't know. And my daughter a little bit longer, but no.
No, it's November 29th to December 6th, 2025, and it's for me that's close to Christmas. So, like, am I not going to give my kids something for Christmas, or that's not my gift to myself, or how am I going to do Christmas dinner that if I'm spending all this money on a cruise? But it's just it's bad timing right now for me.
Yeah. So how are you, Miss Carol?
Oh, I'm all right. It's raining here, so my walking's a little rough.
Oh, our rain's gone. Y'all got what we had. It went on up north. Y'all can keep it.
Oh, so you ain't got no rain then?
Not today.
Well, that's good.
We had it last night. About
I don't know what we're supposed to get tomorrow. I haven't heard the weather.
Well, some states were getting snow. There was I forget where it was up north.
Oh, well, oh my gosh. Whoo. This is almost the end of March. Wow.
The latest snowstorm we had in Georgia was April 7th.
Oh, wow. Woo-wee. I don't think we had
1987, I want to say. 82, 83.
Wow.
About 80, probably 86, somewhere in there. We
had
a real bad freeze over because the bridge my husband had to go over was piled full of cars, And there was enough room for him to get through, but there were 3 on one side and 2 on the other side, and he just took it down the middle and kept going to work.
Wow. Yeah, they close up down here when they see the first snowflake. They shut everything down, and we're out of bread, milk, and eggs. I don't
Yeah,
know what they're gonna make with bread, milk, and eggs, but that's what they be buying.
that's what they buy here. They buy all the bread
Well,
and
I
milk.
can see bread, you can make a sandwich, but it's egg, bread, milk, and eggs. I mean,
Right around here is bread, milk, eggs, and toilet paper.
Yeah,
oh well. Mm, crazy.
yeah. I don't know why they buy things they can't use. The last bad snowstorm we were supposed to get the day we went to the store and we were going to get lunch meat. Of course, you couldn't find any anywhere. So he come
Oh,
home
geez.
with a jar of peanut butter. I said, we already have peanut butter. He said, well, I wanted some fresh in case we got out of power. I'd have something good to eat.
Oh my goodness,
So,
too funny.
yeah, he was funny. At times he was like, oh, no, not again.
Mm.
Well, I told Carol, I don't know if I told you, that the guy who's cutting my grass, he asked me out again. And he told, I won't say it on camera, but he told me what class he was going to. And
Yeah, you mentioned that today backstage.
yeah, I'll tell you later. But then we was at Six Flags on Sunday, and I was walking by, and this guy come up in front of me and goes, "Hey, honey," and I was going, "Hello." He said, "You want to go ride that roller coaster with me?" The Batman. I said, "No." He looked familiar, but I don't know who he was. So he's someone I've seen before. He said,
Oh,
"Come
Roxanne,
on, you can ride." I said, "I don't ride roller coasters." And he
she's
said,
just
"Okay."
dragging them in.
But it's kind of cute the way he come out like, "Hello." I'm going, "Yeah, hello. Who are you?"
What if the grass man did that?
No, we don't talk about the grass man. He's good at cutting the grass. He's good at handyman work. But no, further than that.
No, thank you.
No, but anyway.
My cat's laying up here on the arm of the chair by me and going to sleep.
Picking up stuff. I tilted the box and some of it fell out. So pick up and start over.
Thought I had done a video. I know the one year we had snow, I think it was like May 8th.
Oh wow, that's awful late.
I thought I had done a
What
short
state are
one.
you from? Where are you from, honey?
I am from southwestern Ontario, Canada.
Oh wow, Canada. Ooh, that's cold up there, ain't it?
We're at 43 today. Yesterday
Oh wow,
yesterday and the day before we were up around 54. But then
heat wave.
but then the rain came in last night and it dropped a bit. The wind was coming out of the north.
Oh wow.
But
Chilly up there still.
I'll take 43 over like I was at 26 we had about 5 days ago.
Oh yeah. There's a man and a woman I watched on they're from Canada. I don't know what part. It's the man named Tony and Joni. He preaches, the husband and wife. I forget their last name, but anyway, they're from Canada, and he says they got cold weather and they had snow a couple of days ago. Snow with a storm. I thought, oh, I'm glad I ain't up there in Canada. Woo.
Yeah, I think it was over the weekend we had snow last weekend. We had about 3 inches.
Wow.
It's already gone again. And prior to that, we had a couple of days that were like 70s, and then it dropped.
Oh wow.
It's like
That'll make you sick, ain't it? 70 and then back down cold. Wow.
yeah. Knock on
Well,
wood. I'm fine. My son and his girlfriend that live with me are both sick, but
oh dear.
It's
I'm avoiding.
it's all messed up on that side. It's a frisbee, but this side it's collectible. I did Pringles chips one time, and they were giving away frisbees. It's frisbee and IF. I guess that's Jeff. I don't know if it's what IF stands for at the time, but
Oh
I'll
dear.
keep that one.
If you had a dog, he'd play with it.
Huh?
If you had a dog, you could throw it and he'd play with it, catch it.
My dog don't. When my dog was little, Candy, I bought toys for the girls, her mom and her aunt. And her mom threw the toys in the corner of the room and buried them. Like you could see them, but she was burying them. And her sister wanted to get them. And she growled at her sister and snapped at her. So her sister walked away from the toys. So I picked them up the next day, throwing them to him like, here's your toys. She did the same thing in another part of the house, took them and buried them, but she wouldn't let her sister play with them.
Wow.
So when I got them out, had some for Candy. And her mother took them away from Candy. Like, you don't need toys. You got.
Oh, jeez.
They had each other to play with. You don't need toys.
Oh, wow.
Honey did not like toys. Now, my dog before Honey, he was a male dog. He loved his toys. You buy the pull toy, and he would take the string and pull the string. He could do that.
Oh, wow. He was smart then.
He was really smart. He could say over 50 words.
Oh, wow. I'd like to see that. That's neat.
Yeah. So, but I'm going to keep them, and I'm going to put them in the sink and wash them and keep them. So when my nephew comes back, he'll have something if he wants to play with his friend with.
Yeah, that's right. That's cool. Keeps the kids busy.
Yeah, I got to keep them out of the computer sometimes.
Yeah, that's right, because keep out your hair.
Yeah. Keep them out of my hair. I'm coming back.
All right.
I'm on the way back. I had to put that in there.
Oh, you're fine. I figured.
I'm proud of myself. I got one whole tin tote full.
Very good. You're on a roll.
Yeah, I'm on a roll.
You ate your Wheaties. You ate them Wheaties this morning, ain't it?
Yeah.
You'll sleep good tonight, I bet.
I hope so. Yeah. So. Yeah, and the table that I have this sitting on, it's an old table. It was here. It was my mother-in-law's, but I don't like the table because it's too big. It's a big family table. But I remember last month that I could take this table and I can take the leaf out of it, and I'd have a cute little small table to eat on.
Oh, wow.
So.
That's good.
One less.
Wow, you very good. You ate something that gave you some oomph and energy.
Hello, Hashma. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but good evening. Welcome in. Yeah, I've been cleaning and I've got my garbage can so full that it's going to be hard to get it to the trash can. I got to get it out there before dark.
Oh, did my thing quit getting hits? My chocolate quit getting hits or likes or whatever?
It's 673.
Did you hear that, Ashley? Wow, I can't believe that. Woo-hoo.
On TikTok, 673.
673 on TikTok. Oh, well, I can't believe it. Wow, that's why we're getting this rain. Wow.
I hope you get fast with your work.
I never thought I'd get that many likes.
Chris, the Thirst. We don't cuss in this chat, please.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll be right back. Y'all keep. I gotta get something.
All right.
But this, I gotta get the lid to the tote to put on. See, that tote's full.
Wow. You did good. Oh,
Yeah, I did good. I don't think I could put maybe one or two more things in there, but yeah, I see a couple of things I can put in there. Yeah, it'll hold a couple more things, flat things. And so I see some more, some more. The Christmas tree topper that's broke, but it works. Just hold it on there, it's broke. But anyway, another placemat, another bag, another wrapping paper, another little snow globe.
I almost saw this.
Yeah, but Christmas card. More stuff. Huh?
My neighbor's hammering something.
Do what?
My neighbor's hammering something. I hear something.
I don't know. A book. Looking for Friends. It's a little finder's book. You open it up and you got to find the things that are in the picture. So it will go in the giveaway. Oh Lord. Okay. My husband's flag that he got when he died from the military.
Oh, wow.
I'm still waiting on his marker from the military, but I got the flag
Jeez.
because the flags come out. I don't know if many people know this. I don't know. I guess in Canadian, y'all get Canadian flags. When someone dies,
I think so.
they come out of the post office. Your main post office has them on backup for so yeah.
I thought they went in that glass case. The flags.
They can. I got to get one. It's been in the
Oh,
bag.
okay.
You buy your own glass case. They don't give you that.
Okay. See, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. And I've got a call where he's buried to see if they got his
Marker.
because I think if they had gotten it, they would have called. She told me when they got the marker, they call and say your marker's here. Do you want to come inspect it?
Wow.
This is not a big gravestone marker. It's just a little. I don't know how big the military gives you, but it's not. I hadn't got mine that I know of. Okay. And this is his airplane. It says,
Wow.
commission to the retirement of the ASA Brasilia turboprop fleet, Hot Springs, Arizona, August 14th, 2003. He went on that trip to retire this airplane, and
Oh, wow. That's pretty neat.
they gave him all the airplane.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
It's okay. Are y'all my new people? Are y'all from the gaming community, or just about me? Am I on the front page again? I was on the front page about a month ago. Didn't even know it. Front page of my YouTube. How I got on there, I don't know. But I was on the front page of Twitter too.
Wow.
Yeah. I said, how did you find me on the Twitter? They said you were on the front page. And he followed me.
Celebrity. Miss Celebrity.
So popular.
More wrapping paper. Open. I can open the wrapping paper container back up. I got it on there and I can't get it off. Before it came off so easily. But I was looking on DIY and they were painting their floors. I said, if I can't get anyone to come in and redo the floors, my cousin Donna said, man, you can paint them. I said, okay. She said, we'll look up a DIY and paint your floors.
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
Oh no.
So say the only one I did was the bathroom one of the house. It was it was a textured stuff. But I had that stone stuff, and I put down these. I had to put down the little tape stuff made like the grout lines, and then
Yeah.
put the texture stuff over top of it. But that was only a small bathroom. And I know my dad painted the laundry room floor of the house gray, but it's like, yeah.
I can't get that open. So. These are big totes. They came from Costco. They have for $10 right after Christmas.
Oh yeah.
These big yellow. But now they've got them on sale somewhere. It was in an ad for around $10 right now. I said, why would they be on sale now? I said, oh, I know why. It's time for all the college kids to move back home. They need something to put their stuff in.
Probably.
Come on. Ow. Got that lid on. Yay, one down and more to go. But I'm happy with one. I'm happy with one put away of Christmas and gift bags. So let's put that with me. Yes, I still play Minecraft. I'm looking for a new server that's not a hacking server. So if you're from that group, you're wrong tree. Yeah. I found a server that's I'll have to give you the name of it that I found yesterday. I played for about an hour. Finally found a place, but I don't know if I'm gonna stay there or not. It's a igloo. So I don't know if I'll stay there or not, but I don't like building in the snow, but it's close to the another biome that's not snow, so that's why I might stay there. If I stay on that server. Anyway. How do you pronounce your name? Hasmukar? Hashmar? Hashmar?
Knock it off over there.
What's Kelly want?
No, it's the neighbor. What the heck he's doing? All I hear is hammering.
I was looking online yesterday for storage, like units with doors. Not one that has closet space in it. One with just a door and shelves. I found one for $198, I believe it was, on Bed Bath & Beyond. And I said, that's not a bad deal. I would like to use those instead of a dresser. Get 2 of those. Get the little bin, the little tote bin to put in there my clothes in. And then I saw a small little table that goes on the side of the bed. I put that in between the two. Put a mirror there. I'd have what I need for like a dresser light.
That would work.
Yeah. Because my daughter doesn't want the bedroom suit. My nephew doesn't want it. I'm not asking his sister because she would come in and say, I want this, 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 and this. And I'm going, no, you're not coming in my house. I'd rather sell the 1963 bedroom suit and get $2 for it. Huh? Yeah. So I'm going to maybe try to sell it. But the table I got here, it's got, I don't really like this big old dining room table, but but it's got a leaf in it. If I take the leaf out of it, I would have a cute small little table. I would have me a small kitchen little table. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And you froze again.
Who
You're
did?
not. I don't know what's going on. Well, that's the first time I've ever heard your neighbors in all this time you get online.
No, really, and I haven't heard them for 8.
Oh, there it is.
He's probably hammering pictures on the wall or something.
It's like it's in her. It sounds like it's in her house.
Yesterday or day before, it's like heard the smoke detector go off downstairs in their house, their place. It's like, oh, somebody's cooking. Supper's done. And then I used to for a while. You might have heard me. It stopped. But I used to go for a while back in the first few years I lived here. So there's some reason they decided they played country music, but just loud enough that I could hear the music, but I couldn't hear the words.
Yeah.
But it was like the middle of the night, and they let it keep going. And I'm like,
Yeah, I gotta go plug up and sit down because this battery's running out. So that means I've done enough. Because I don't plug up, we'll be dead in a minute. The show will be over.
Okay, we're going.
No, talking about when I went to Canada to my husband, when he went there, I can't remember the year. My daughter was in 8th grade. Anyway, I noticed that he had a kitchenette. And I said, oh, I'm going to make his favorite, which is spaghetti. So there was a grocery store right next to the hotel, little small, I call it the convenience store, but it was a little grocery store. So I got what I needed, and I come back and started cooking. I set the fire alarm off. And I didn't burn anything. It just it was. Johnny said, "Yeah, that's why I eat out." Because he said I tried to cook something, a hamburger in the room, and the smoke alarm went off. Even though you had the little thing on, it still went off. He didn't buy any more hamburger meat or anything. He ate out. Paid him the money to get. So, anyway, yeah. Hey, Candy. Oh, you want to say hello? Okay, Candy wants to say hello. Say hello, buddy. Say hi.
I saw her earlier. She took Mama's chair.
Yeah, she took my chair this morning or last night. I was cleaning and washing the dishes, and she decided to come in Mommy's chair. So.
Kelly will do that downstairs. If I get up off the couch, she'll be laying at one end. I get up off the couch, go in the kitchen, I come back. He's laying in my spot.
Yeah,
Right there, the warm spot.
I'm going in a minute.
That's Candy.
Turn
So
that off.
it's almost 7 o'clock. I've been on an hour and 44, almost an hour, 2 hours. Yeah, I was watching Marlena Motivates again today, and her topic was the same topic but a different title. I love watching her. But how many times can you hear you've got to treat yourself better in a different title? You know, you've got to heck with the neighbor, heck with the brother, the sister, the people that treat you wrong, and start taking care of yourself. Well, I love watching her. I keep watching. You're a great motivator, a great speaker, but you have the same topic with different titles. You know, it comes out about the same. You ever been to some of those?
The people were there saying getting it, obviously.
Well, I forget what it was called today, but the other day, some of the same words came out of her mouth, and I said, well, it's under a different title today, but I mean, she's great. That's why I don't listen to her every day, because it could be the same, different title, almost the same topic though.
Yep, same crap, different day. It gets kind of old and kind of boring.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like treat yourself today, and I said you talked about that the other day under another title, you know, about not how to listen to the people that put you down. You got to put yourself first, and that's about the same thing she was talking about today, but under a different title. Anyway, all right, y'all don't go anywhere. We're gonna call it, but we can talk afterwards behind stage for a few more minutes. But I'm glad y'all came. Those that were here from Minecraft, thanks for coming up. So y'all have a blessed day now. Bye.
You too. Yeah. Bye, y'all.